Gospel goodies.
Gospel goodies. Gospel goodies.
This is gospel goodies.
When I was younger, I used to write, and I never really imagined myself singing, but it wasn't until I met my best friend now. He encouraged me to sing, so that's how I got started singing, honestly. I really didn't start singing until I was like 21. Believe it or not, Baltimore is known for club music, so I used to produce club music back in my younger days, right? And so that was my background, you know, club music, hip-hop, R&B, that was my thing. But I started doing gospel literally when I was about 16. The transition definitely came from me getting to know God for myself. I mean, you always hear your parents talk about the Lord and how good He is, but it's not until you really experience Him for yourself that your heart changes, your mind changes, and you really begin to develop that relationship with Him. I do write all of my music. I also, sometimes I write with my MD producer, Ronnie Collins Jr. He writes with me a lot, but majority of the music that you hear is written by myself. I would say that my style is made up of all the music that I listen to. So I grew up listening to like Lauryn Hill and, you know, Kelly Price and all those good people, Mary, you know, Kiara Sheard. I now love the Walls group and all these other groups, but my music taste comes from everywhere. So I believe that's why you get such a different sound, because I'm just pulling from everything that I love. What overall inspired my new song Rest is basically just being in a posture of trusting God. Like, I believe that's what God's heart is. He really wants us to get back to trusting Him, not trusting in what people say, not trusting in what man thinks, or how we even feel, but really getting back to true relationship with God. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you know that a relationship is as strongest when you have trust. So God wants us to get back to that place of truly trusting Him. And so rest is really just resting in His promises. Not worried about the promises coming to pass, but knowing that it will come to pass and just seeking God. Being comfortable, it's something that we often gravitate to being because, you know, we don't have to do much. It's not much required of us. So being comfortable, I was in a space of, you know, being safe. I felt safe with just being in my own little hut. I tend to shy away a lot and go in my own little space, but it wasn't until God called my name and He called me out from my comfortable place that I was able to really live out my destiny. Like, I was able to begin recording music. I was able to begin speaking in front of people and not being nervous, you know. Just being comfortable really stunts your growth. And so from that process, I learned that in order to be all that God has called you to be, you have to get uncomfortable. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. And so that's just the truth of the matter. I'm definitely releasing a music video for Rest, which is going to be amazing. I've partnered with an amazing mime, Zuri Uso. He's amazing. I've partnered with a few people, Mansa Visuals. He was my video director. And this music video is definitely going to tell the story of what this song truly means. And I cannot wait for you all to see it. And then later on this year, you know, got a whole album coming this time, so I'm excited about that. This is my first time releasing a full album, so I'm excited.